Hello, it's Amanda, and I wanted to come to you briefly with a topic. And that topic today, if you're just joining me, is rejoice. It's victory. I don't know what you may be going through today, my dear friend, but I'm here to testify. This is what we're called to do as believers, the Great Commission. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy. Rejoice is victory. Despite what your circumstances may be attempting to contradict what you've been believing and praying for, I'm here to encourage you that the Bible tells us, be not weary in well-doing, for you shall reap in due season if you faint not. It's something about the attribute of fortitude that will keep you going, and we bind up any type of demonic entities that are attempting to interfere with our including but not limited to thought patterns, speech patterns. To that we say, break. For we're well aware that the weapon form will not be able to prosper. And let me also encourage you, my dear friend, on this topic of rejoices victory. That devil is a defeated foe here. And we bind up any type of demonic, satanic, extraterrestrial type of sciences that are designed to throw off our emotions, our way of thinking, our level of inspiration here. It may even attempt to interfere with the way that we speak here, the way that we behave. We bind up lethargy portals here, things that are being demonically, synthetically controlled here. And I don't want to be a little weird, but the reality is when you have the victory, that devil will try to justify other means of compromise here. We bind up any types of demonic compromise, whatever form that devil may come in, saying, for instance, they didn't die, they survived, they're well, they have their right mind. How can I throw them off? Devil, you can't throw nothing off, because we're rejoicing is victory here. And we know all things work together for good to them who love the Lord, who are the called according to his purpose. Whatever that thing is that you've been standing in faith for and believing God for, he's answering that prayer. The God that's faithful to the 1,000th generation. Understand and realize that this is in fact victory. And that's why people say, oh, death, where is your sting here? Hallelujah, because God has granted us the victory here. He's the God that will bring about supernatural balance in our lives here. We thank God for our family, for our loved ones here, where he's taking us, that he's sending the right people at the right time, making us the right people. He said that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers have been few. Pray that the Lord of the harvest loose laborers into his harvest to assist. It's something wrong, hallelujah, without being contradictory with these demons sitting here trying to make things go wrong and scientifically try to configure you here. God's spirit is not in there here, and that's why Lucifer was cast out of heaven here. And a third of the archangels, he was someone that wanted to exalt himself above the knowledge and the power of God. What I do, my dear friend, is I try the spirit by the spirit, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And we do lift up our spiritual covering and leadership, and we ask that God continue to undergird and keep them, but rejoice. It's victory. This is not a prognosis of damnation here. God has redeemed our life from every destruction, and he assures us that he's given his angels charge over us to keep us in all of our ways. They shall bear us up in their hands, lest we dash our foot against a stone. God is a God of miraculous miracles, and this is why your gift will make room for you and bring you before great and mighty men. It's not about man sizing you down. Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justifieth. Well, until next time, my friend, I'm looking forward to hearing your testimony. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of his word here. Understand the Lord is our shepherd, and we shall not want. Restoration is manifesting with no humiliation.